Welcome to a very special late night shortwave. It's not 7 p.m. on the East Coast. It's more like 10 p.m. on the East Coast. So it's a whole lot later this evening. And why? Why in the world would I be doing a show this late at night? Shouldn't I be in bed or something? Yeah, I probably should be. I am an old man. But no, I'm not. I'm here with you because I haven't been doing it a lot recently. And there is some special news that I wanted to bring up for this, I guess, special late night show. I wanted to talk about what I was doing last weekend. What was I doing last weekend? I was running around New York State trying to get people to sign my petitions so I could get on the ballot for governor. That's what I was trying to do. So I went to a couple places. And you might say, wow, Larry, you have gone to lots of places often. Why would you tell me about these? Because I wanted to show you how different the places can be that I go to. For example, I went to a trucker rally on Saturday morning, which is heavily a Trump supporter rally. You may go, Larry, you're a libertarian. You're not Republican. Why would you go to a Trump supporter rally? It's not necessarily a Trump supporter rally, but heavily Trump supporters there. It's actually more of a anti-mandate trucker rally, but heavily Trump supporters there. Well, because Trump supporters can still vote for me if they want to. And they can still sign ballots, and we do overlap on many things. So why wouldn't I? You go, wow, that might sound amazing. Then where'd you go, Larry? I went to a cannabis shop. Yes. Trump supporter place to a cannabis shop in the same day, both to get signatures to get me on a ballot, showing that what I keep saying, we can cross the aisle on both sides. We can absolutely cross the aisle to get people to talk to us, get people to see the value that we bring, because you should have every right to enjoy cannabis products and to honk your horn and be mad at mandates. Yes, yes, and yes on all those things. So I was there with a lot of people making that happen. It was challenging for us, of course, but it was really valuable in meeting people, hearing what they had to say, and giving people a message that was a message of liberty, right? The common message between both of those events was that you own your own life. That's an important piece. The government doesn't own your life. Doctors don't own your life. I don't own your life. You own your life. And that was a message that went across all of them, right? That you should do what you feel is best if you want to partake or not of substances, whatever those substances might be, that you want to put into your body or the bodies of your loved ones if you are a parent deciding how that works. So I think that's an incredible piece that I wanted to bring up. And I was out there trying to get signatures. And we got lots of them, hundreds of them. And we need more, by the way. So for all of you out there who are saying, Larry, how can I help? You can. You can go to LarrySharp.com, as you know I was going to tell you, and then click the sign a petition. Click that button, and guess what you can do? You don't even have to go anyplace if you don't want to. Yeah, you could stay at home, you lazy bums. You could do that. COVID's made you all lazy. That's okay. Me too. I'm joking, obviously, but you could do that if you want to. You could literally just download and print 2 petitions, 2 of them. Find someone who you care about, or at least who will listen to you. I hope both. And say, hey, do me a favor. Need you to help get my friend Larry Sharp on the ballot. Why don't you sign one of these? And if they go, yeah, absolutely. They sign one, you sign the other. Why wouldn't you put both on one sheet? Because in New York state law, you cannot witness your own petition. So they must sign one petition. You witness that one. You sign a petition, and then they witness that one. So you both sign, then you swap, and you both witness. Take that, fold that up, put that in an envelope, and send it to the campaign. You just gave me 2 signatures. See how easy that is? Totally legal, appropriate, as long as 2 things are true. 1, you are a registered, that's the point, registered New York State voter. That's it. And 2, you put a stamp on the envelope so that it gets to me. Those 2 things. If you are both New York State registered voters, you may do so. You may witness it and you may sign it. That's all that matters. Larry, I'm not a libertarian. Doesn't matter. I'm a Democrat. Doesn't matter. I'm a Republican. Doesn't matter. Registered voter in New York State, good to go. Send me 2 signatures. Now, if you think that's cool, then get about 2,000 more people to do that, and we will be rocking and rolling. So let's keep that going. It's a great thing you can do. I was talking about that, obviously, that day. But then on Sunday, I did a couple things too. I went to a gun show. And out front, I went to a gun show and I was walking out front as people stood in line to go into the gun show. And as I went there, I was talking to people, shaking hands, meeting people. People were there collecting signatures. We must have gotten 200 signatures, I'm guessing. We got a bunch of signatures that day. I was there talking, doing my thing. And the people there tried to throw us out. They said, yeah, you can't be here signing signatures. They don't want it. And I said to them, and people were there, I said, yeah, but this is public property. They went, yeah, but there's a private event inside. And I said, I get that completely. We are not inside, right? And to be forward, any of you doing signatures, if someone has a private event and they agree that you can be in there getting signatures, you may. That's up to you. The gentleman with his cannabis shop was open for us to be in his shop to get signatures. Again, private, if you want to, you may. If not, walk away. And I would have clearly walked away from someone's private event. But this was outside on public land. So basically what I said to her was, I understand completely. I'm not angry at you. We're not leaving. Feel free to call the police. She said, okay. And nobody came because nobody's going to throw us off because the cops can't throw us off of public land for doing that. So there was a little bit of drama. I actually told people, I said, hey, guess what? I'm Larry Sharpe running for governor and I might get arrested today. That could have happened. That would have been awesome, kind of. I guess I would have got some street cred, huh? But that's what happened on Sunday. And then we had an event with an actual, politician here, elected official here in New York State, John Sulka. We did an event together. He's a Republican. And we did an event together. So left and right, we can get people together and make things happen. It is happening. It is important. And I want to let you know that I haven't, just because you may not see me all the time running around, I'm still running around. I know I'm asking a lot of some of you. I know I am. I'm aware of that. And I hope you see I'm also giving of myself. I'm not only asking you of a lot, I'm also asking a lot of myself too. As you hear me say all the time, I don't have any right to point my finger at you. I can't do that unless I point my finger at myself first. So I'm trying to put my finger at myself first. So I hope that was interesting. Guys, if you like what I'm saying, please like, comment, share. It does matter. Don't stop just because I'm talking and you're liking what I'm saying. Still do the like, comment, and share thing. It does matter tremendously so that people are paying attention. Absolutely. And some of you are saying, Larry, I like what you're saying. And man, would I love to have a yard sign. Well, you can get one now. LarrySharpe.com/shop. And you can get yourself a yard sign if you like. We're going to add some more stuff to the store as we get going. We've been focusing clearly on petitioning like there's no tomorrow. We need more people to get out there. I've been on the phone today and on Friday, half of the day, calling people saying, hey, can I get you out there? I've been texting people. You might have got a Facebook message from me saying, hey, can you get out there? Can you get me some signatures? I need every single one possible. We have to get 70,000. That's a lot. Help me get on out there. You say, Larry, I am hardcore. I'm ready to go out there myself. I don't want your 2 people in a room thing. I'm going to go out and get hundreds. Awesome. LarrySharpe.com/volunteer. Just go there. Let us know what you can do, how you can do it. Come on down. But Larry, I'm not a registered New York State voter. Okay, that means you can't sign a petition. That's true. It means you can't witness a petition. Also true. But you can help out. You can be there, sign wave, get people in, drive people around. There's lots of things you can do to assist in getting signatures, even though you're not a registered New York State voter. So we could use you. Please come on down if you can for whatever you can possibly do. And if you say, Larry, I ain't got time for all that stuff, then give me some money then. Big shot. You so busy making so much money? Okay, throw some my way, right? LarrySharpe.com/donate. Throw some cash my way so I can pay for some gas so I can drive my butt up to upstate and motivate some people to get some signatures. So throw some money in there. LarrySharpe.com/donate helps a whole lot. So whatever you can do is going to be helpful in moving this forward. And at last, I always talk about my sponsors. Libertarianism.com helps keep this show going. So take that link, click that link, share it someplace, let people know what we're trying to achieve. It does matter. If people want to talk about libertarianism, this is the place to go. Libertarianism.com is the place to go when it comes to learning about libertarianism. So please head on over there. It is that simple. Click that link right there or share that link and make my sponsors very happy. Let me grab a couple of comments here. If you guys are commenting, I appreciate it. Shelly says, good evening. Shelly, you were there. You saw it. Yes, you saw it. Absolutely. Yes, I know. Thank you. I'm glad you were there. Yes. Karen says, I got 21 more signatures tonight at trivia. Karen, you're the best. Thank you so much. We need more and more and more. I do appreciate that. Absolutely. So, and Shelly says, I found out more to be a Christian rally with some Trump supporters in the crowd. Ooh, you know what, Shelly? Maybe you're right. I think, you know what? I stand corrected. The Trump supporters were very loud. So I think it felt more Trump supporter-ish because they were very loud. I think you're right. It probably was more of a Christian rally. It's a valid point. I think I was taken aback by how some of the Trump supporters, how loud they were. But you're right. I think it was more Christian. Good point. Thank you. Shelly was there, by the way, guys. She was actually there, so it was great. I do appreciate that. Yes. Jeff says, I saw they tried to boot you from the fairgrounds somewhere. I'm glad that they were unsuccessful in their efforts. Stay strong, Larry. We love you. Yes, absolutely. I have to make sure that we keep going because they will always try to shut us down. They don't want us to be doing this at all. Yes. So it says, please clarify about the towns and hamlets. I don't want my signatures questioned. For those of you who are getting signatures, I appreciate that. How it works in New York State is if you are not in New York City, when you sign a petition, there's a little thing that says town or city. There are many villages and hamlets throughout New York State. Lots of them. I think thousands if I count all up town and cities. So many of them. If you live in a village or a hamlet, that's wonderful in your address. But on that right side, you must only put the town or the city. If you don't know, just put the area code. We will figure it out, right? We will figure these out afterwards if we can. We can't always write down that afterwards. If you're unsure, leave it blank. But if you put the village or the hamlet, and some of you might think I'm joking about this. Let's say you live in a village, and the village name is ABC Town, but the town is XYZ Town. If you put ABC Town, they will say that is an invalid signature. Yeah, that's how stupid this is. That is insanely dumb. That makes no sense. If I go, but Larry, it's the law. Great, it's a stupid law. If you know it's the right person, regardless of what town they live in, who cares what town they live in as long as the address is correct and the person signed and they agree they signed it, who the hell cares? But the law cares, and the law is dumb, and that's a law. It's another reason to throw another signature out so I can get pushed off the ballot. So yes, that's kind of how that works. So yes. All right. Valerie says, so all signed petitions supporting Larry can be sent in the same envelope. Yes, it can be as long as they can fit 100%. You got a bunch of signatures, shove them all in a FedEx thing. That all works too. Doesn't matter. They're all coming to the campaign. The addresses, if you go to sign a petition, the address sent it to is right there. Send to that address. We will take care of it. So yes, thank you so much, Valerie, for that. I appreciate that. Yes. So Joe says, I've gone back and forth on getting arrested, being good or bad for my campaign. I don't know if libertarians getting arrested, probably not a bad thing. I don't know. Maybe. Not sure. Kirsten says, thank you for standing up for your rights. So many people have the legal activity chilled because they're intimidated by people falsely telling them they must leave. It helps us all when people push back. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. Yes, that's absolutely correct. And look, we've done it before. The advantage that libertarians have in this regard is we've been petitioning a lot. I don't know how long. Joe's been petitioning since like 1985. Right? He's been petitioning forever. So we're always petitioning. So we kind of know like where to go and how to go and what to do. We kind of already know already. So it's very rare that we're wrong on this one. Very rare. So yes. All right. Gene says, when I collect the signatures, I told people that I'm not asking them to vote for my guy. I'm just asking for signatures so I can vote for my guy. I live in PA though. But the idea is correct, right? What I often say is, I'm trying to get someone on the ballot to give people more of a choice in November. And people tend to be okay with that. Some are not. Some like, no, you're going to take a vote for my person, and my person's all that matters. We do get some of that. But usually, if you just say, right, if you just say, I'm trying to give choice, most people say, okay. Some don't. You're absolutely right. Some get upset. Yes. So, all right. Dave says, first Christ is risen. Thank you. Second, some of you don't know, but yesterday was Orthodox Easter, or as my wife says, real Easter. And yes, Christ is risen. Thank you very much. Yes. If I say it in Greek right, You Greek people, I'm going to mess this up, but I think it's Christos Anesti. I think I got that right. I'm sure someone's getting mad at me, but I think that's how we say it. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate that. Yes. So, all right. Let's see here. If I can get down here. Dave says, second, you can do what Democrats do and guilt voters. Just suggest to Orthodox Christians that if you don't sign a petition, you might get excommunicated. What a chance. I guess you could guilt. I think you should do what you feel is appropriate in getting your signatures. I'm not sure I would agree with the guilting piece, but I get where you're going with that. So I do appreciate that. But there's a second piece I want to bring up. I appreciate the Happy Easters. I appreciate that. I do appreciate those of you who were out at the events this weekend. I know some of you were. You were out there with me getting signatures. Awesome. Amazing. I want to bring up something else that happened, I guess, today, over the weekend. It looks like Elon Musk is going to buy Twitter. And some people are mad, and some people aren't. I have a different problem. For some of you who've seen me on my more recent television soirees, is that the right word? Maybe. I was just on New York Now last weekend, and about a week or so, 2 weeks ago maybe, I was on Kennedy. And when I was on Kennedy, I bet her a pair of shoes that nothing would change in Twitter in 6 months. Well, I'm not sure anything's changed yet. Maybe. We'll see. I'm hovering on okay right now. If Elon just does his thing and then keeps things kind of the same, then I still win. But if he starts making a bunch of changes, I'm going to have to buy her some shoes. And the shoes aren't cheap. They are, let's just say, several $100 shoes. That's what I would say. Let's just go there. They're not cheap shoes. I'm not going to Payless and dropping $20 for Kennedy. That's not going to happen. So I may be buying some expensive shoes, but we'll see. We will see if that's true or not. The buying of Twitter doesn't mean anything's changed yet. We'll see. I said 6 months from now, you won't see a change. She actually led her show with that today. So she is trying to get her shoes from me, but we're not done yet. We will see. And if you happen to be watching Kennedy or anyone else who's watching who knows her, we'll see. That's what I have to say about that. So coming up here, I'm going to more events on Wednesday and Thursday. And then, of course, next weekend again. So 4 in the next 6 days. 4 out of the next 6 days, I will be traveling again, out trying to find places to meet people and to get signatures. Guys, please help out if you can. Whatever you can do that will get me a couple more signatures. What a great thing that I need. I need it so much. If I can't get those signatures, we're in trouble, and we're getting them. We're on track to getting them, but I need more of them. And here's the reason why. As I said, if we only get 45,000 signatures, if that's what happens, we only get 45,000, they are going to challenge them, which means if you're a Democrat or Republican, they are taking your donor money, giving it to people to go into the Board of Elections, look through every signature, try to find mistakes, go, that's not a street, it's an avenue, bad address, and throw it out. And they will throw it out because someone wrote street versus avenue. That's totally legal. Again, very stupid, but totally legal. They will do it and they will throw it out. And after they're done throwing it out, if we go under 45,000, they'll stop and go, see, he can't be on the ballot. So we have to exceed 45,000. So I still need help to make sure we do that, guys. We have to work hard to make sure we get past it. Please help to the best of your ability. If you can't get out, download 2 of those, get 2 people, put them in the mail, send it to me. That's 2. I'll take it. I'll take it. If you can get others, go ahead. If you can see me at an event, I'll be at an event and you can see me there and we get some signatures there. Someplace you can go outside of courthouses when people are waiting to go in. Public property, you can get signatures there, right? If you want to see, I got a video on YouTube. You can check the YouTube video out. It tells exactly how to do it. So all good, all good. All right, let me grab a couple more comments if I could. Joe says, I'm only mad because I was totally going to buy Twitter myself. Me too. I was waiting on the funding. I don't know why they hadn't answered. So I don't know why I didn't get a response. Terrible. Tom says, we need a Larry Shoe fundraiser. Yes and no, Tom. I mean, I appreciate the sentiment, but I opened my big mouth, so I should kind of pay for that. If that makes any sense, right? I could have shut up, but I was talking trash. So if you're going to talk trash, right? If I'm going to sit here and point the finger and talk about personal responsibility, well, I opened up my mouth. Personal responsibility. I appreciate the thought process of a fundraiser, but I think I got to pay this for myself. So if anybody wants to give money, give it to the campaign. That's more important than my shoe fundraiser. So give money to the campaign if we can. I'll eat the shoes. It's fine. It is what it is. No worries whatsoever. Yes. Gene says they will use every excuse they can find to eliminate competition. Absolutely. Yes. They will 100% do that. And it's embarrassing and it's bad. It is bad. So as I always say, guys, if you can, like, comment, share, it does matter. Please support my sponsor, libertarianism.com. Take that link, share it, go there, let people know. There's cool merch there if you like their merch. Please, you can buy it if you want to, or take a bunch of classes and you get it for free for points. So it still works. If you go, Larry, I like their merch, but I also like yours. You can go to mine, LarrySharp.com/sharp. Pick up your, if you're one of those gig workers, you can get those card magnets. Put it to the side of your car, driving your Uber, your Lyft, or whatever you're driving, throw them on the side. No, they hate that, but I don't care. Right? Put it on anyway. Maybe you're doing some deliveries, some Grubhub, whatever you're doing, seamless. Put it on the sides, and we're good. So you can actually be a driving billboard if you want to. That's not a bad deal. You can do that if you want to. If you can't do that, you can always donate. Every dollar counts, right? Every dollar counts. Sometimes we have to rent cars. Sometimes we have to pay for gas, pay for food, got to pay for all kind of stuff. Whatever you could do, go ahead. That would help tremendously. And of course, volunteering. Volunteering is always going to help no matter what. It's really going to help. So thank you for that if you can do that. So yes. All right. Brian says, Larry, my son Danny said to say hello when you're awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. Good seeing you, Brian. I'm glad you're out here checking things out. Absolutely. Valerie says, I want to buy a Larry Swag t-shirt and bumper sticker. Bumper stickers are there too. They're all cool. We need all of them. The more people who have the name out there, the better. And I know some people will say, I hear this all the time. They say, you know what? It's proven that yard signs really don't work. And when it comes to the left-right paradigm, Democrat, Republican, that's kind of true. Meaning that if you're a Republican and you see a Democratic sign out, you're still Republican. If you're a Democrat, you see a Republican sign out. You're still Democrat, still Republican. Nothing's changed, right? It's not going to affect it. But when you're a third party, when you're libertarian, when you're independent, whatever you are, if you're not the two major parties and people see the sign, they go, wait a minute. I was thinking about that guy too. Huh. Maybe this is real. Yard signs, when you are not the major two parties, really do matter. It makes people who are thinking, maybe I shouldn't vote for this guy. He'll never win, a wasted vote. It really helps. They go, wait a minute, it's not a wasted vote. Oh my God, this guy might win. Oh my God, this guy could make impact. So yard signs really, really do matter when it comes to not being an R or a D. So if you can do it, go ahead. Bumper stickers too. Valerie, bumper stickers critical. Oh my God, this person believes this Larry Sharp guy. Oh my God. Yes, it makes things real. Bumper stickers work. Absolutely. T-shirts work. Yard signs work. They all work. Everything you can do is very, very helpful. So thank you for whatever you guys pick up. I really do appreciate it. Guys, it is late. I wanted a special, just talk to you about Kennedy, talk to you about petitioning, talk to you about what I was doing last weekend and what I'll be doing this weekend and during this week. This is the push. Whatever you can do to get some signatures is going to be helpful. Whatever you can do is going to be helpful. All righty. Thank you guys so much. I will be on a free solution tomorrow at noon. So if you want to, noon Eastern. So if you want to see me again, that's where I'll be tomorrow at noon on a free solution. Thank you. Have a good night, guys.